Hey there everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 3. It's your buddy Cooper here, and today I have decided that I'm going to be going out and I'm going to be doing some duels, maybe without Blair. Like, obviously we'll do tag duels when we get a chance, but Blair has been an interesting partner, to say the least. She seems to have a lot of dead spells that her AI is just unwilling to play, even in a favorable situation. So I guess I'll fight Trueman. So yeah, we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our very, very best, and things will be good. First things first, let's see how we do on our first duel today. Trueman might not be the easiest first opponent, but I think our deck is actually pretty nice. Our fairy deck has some good merits behind it. Alright, let's see. Kaiser Seahorse is good. Jellin Duo is even better. Alright, I'm going to set this trap and this card. And hope to God he doesn't get Nobleman. Mystic Tomato, a basic card, but a safe one. No need to Karma Cut. Well, I might end up Karma Cutting it. I don't like... Oh! You know, creature swap does fail if there's no target. Rather than burn, I'd rather have more banish, so I'm going to get rid of Magic Cylinder. I'm only doing this because Jellin Duo would have been hard to get rid of. Alright, he only has one trap, but it really only takes one trap to be a problem. Then again, I don't really have much else. I will Giant Trunade. Let's go for guaranteed damage. I drew another Karma Cut, which would be good if I had Zeta in my hand, but I don't. Therefore, I think we're just going to go for some nice, easy battle damage. 2 17 beaters. As long as my opponent doesn't have a stronger card, we should be fine. Let's go ahead and get into main phase 2, and I'm not going to play Karma Cut just yet, but I will play Dimensional Prison, just in case he gets an 18 beater. That is interesting. That the AI was smart enough to know that it would be it would get to special summon. Alright, Jellin Duo, I'll let you go first in case that trap is something good. So now he could special summon a monster with 300 attack. I remember, because Trueman was on my team. Although I will say when he was on my team, he never played Dark Archetype in attack mode, which always used to make me mad. I don't know why he'll do it here, but not there. Either way, his trap doesn't seem to be too threatening. It's not terrible, though, as now he can float. I'm not a big fan, or Tribute. I'm not a big fan of that. I could always get back into Karma Cutting again, but like I said, I was waiting for Zeta. Alright, I will play the card, but I understand the situation. Let's start with the tomatoes, and let's thin out his deck, which is typically not the right thing to do, but I just want to know what I'm up against. Plus, if I attack the other monster and it has big defense, I'm going to lose both my Jellin Duos, so I'd rather just not. And if I leave him with 2 tributes, then my trap cards become a lot better. Unless his 2 tribute monster is like a trap immune monster, which is very rare to find. A 2 tribute monster that is immune to trap cards? That's rough. Snipey! That card is a problem. I normally would save this card, but on draw phase, I am getting rid of it. Alright, Snipe Hunter, I don't ever want to see you again. You are a problem. Okay, Dark blah 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 blah. You're not going to have enough turns to get it onto the field if I draw a monster card. You know what? I should have specified a stronger one. Although I did have game if I had gone all in. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, good thing. Good thing. So, both my Jellin Duos are probably going to die. At least that's what I'm thinking might happen. Spirit Reaper is a little unlucky for me, but he'll eventually tribute it, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a problem. My trap card's gone, so my protection's gone. My Jellin Duos are dead. I lost 3 monsters for free 99. Spirit Reaper saved his life, huh? That's a good thing I didn't go all in with the Marshmallow on. At least I could still rely on its burn. I just need to find a way out of this duel. Oh, that would have been nice 1 turn earlier. And then I would have been completely fine. But because it came one turn too late, now I'm screwed. Ah, dang it. Spirit Reaper in attack mode could win me the duel. With a good enough combo. Oh, that's a morphing jar. I could really use that right now. Damn it, I drew both my tributes. Okay. And I only drew them after I didn't have any monsters left. It literally waited until the turn. Okay, this is good for me, so I'll see this as a victory. It's still not the best hand. But morphing jar in attack mode could be very good. TT will be very good. So obviously I'm going to throw a card away to get rid of their trap card. I'm going to use Dimensional Alchemist, because Alchemist can get me a lot of power. There we go. And then we're just going to attack the Morphing Jar to put his life points as low as possible. We're going to get rid of their Mirror Force for free 99. Yeah, give me back my Angel. I'll take it. That is an absolute win for me, especially since you're about to summon a Dark Nafluffafla. And even though I might not be, I cannot wait till your normal summon. At least I'll be able to clear most of your field. You'll still have your normal summon, but I'm getting rid of everything else. Because he's going to try and pop TT. Luckily, this is fast enough to chain. Alright, sorry Marshmallow, you did a good job, but we need to kill Spirit Reaper more than anything. Oh, he has 5 monsters that are banished. Oh, thank God Dark Creator couldn't come back. Oh, he still has a tribute. Dark Horus! Dear Lord, but he left his life points pretty low. The problem is Dark Horus is going to be basically what wins him this duel. Heavy Storm is super high value right now. I'm trying to think of a way I can win this. Yeah, special summon. That might actually help me in the end. Alright. I need to do 700 damage. And I don't have the damage. The best I could do is 300. I can clear the field for a bit, though, if I use Shining Angel. And then try... but I have to kill the freaking Snipe Hunter. And DD Warrior Lady, sadly, is in my hand. Unless... Okay, well, I can't win either way, so I might as well roll the dice on Snipe Hunter failing. So, like, that is my only win condition here. We'll attack Dark Archetype, because it cannot get its effect off. Then... we will, let's see, yes, we will get Nova Summoner. I was just counting how many cards we had. This man's got to be out of Mystic Tomatoes by now. The only way I'm winning this duel is through this. I can't believe I would have won the duel if I just drew my tributes one turn earlier. But the turn right before that, he got his big monster. Armageddon Knight, not bad. This man has used a lot of monster cards, hasn't he? Alright, let's just use another Nova Summoner. Attack, attack. Should use Shining Angel. Whoops, I misplayed. Either way, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This duel was going to be rough either way. As long as Snipe Hunter doesn't work in the first place. That was the whole thing. If Snipe Hunter fails, I still have another turn. Well, that was my only big gamble there. I couldn't do 700 damage any other way. So, that was my only gamble. Just unlucky, guys. Our hand came at the wrong time. And Spirit Reaper held us back just long enough. Alright, good duel, Trueman. Very good duel. No disrespect. Damon's too easy. That guy is... well, I guess he's usable in tag duels since he has draw power for the partner, but by himself, he's kind of a joke. Let's go to the raw yellow door. Maybe there's some people sneaking about at night. Psy Guy and Alvaro. Yeah, we can fight Syrus. It's Slifer Red Psy, so it should be a little interesting. Syrus and Slifer Red means he's using his old school roids, which ironically I think are better and more reliable because that implies Drillroid, that implies Steamroid, that implies Gyroid. which are 3 effective monsters in old Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course, the only thing that makes his deck scary is his ability to fuse. Foolish Burial, that is good for me. Alright, I activate Foolish Burial. Now, obviously, a Monster Reborn play can still happen and screw me over, but what are the odds my opponent started with Monster Reborn? Alright, and another one. And now I'm just going to set this card because I'd like to float if I get the chance. Of course, if I remember Syrus correctly, he does like to run the card Chill Crush, so I could be in trouble. But it depends on the deck he's using, so I didn't know if that was the deck or not. Alright, we're going to go ahead and draw another Shining Angel. Weird, we drew 3 floater monsters. But we'll make do with them. I'm going to attack with Shining Angel. It was Gyroid, I was right, one of the more effective monsters. Honest, I'd like you to not activate if you can, thank you. And I'm just going to end my turn there. So, Psy Guy, can you beat some angels with your Steamroid? Oh, that's even better than Shield Crush. Smashing Ground is really, really good. But you can't beat me, which implies that you have another Gyroid or a Patroid. Also could be a Jetroid if you're really old school Syrus. So I guess I'll go for another one of these. Let's hope he doesn't have a good back row. I attack. Oh, really old school Syrus. It's Psychroid. Oh my god. Its fusion is not bad, even though the fusion doesn't even need Psychroid, but yeah, the most lovable and friendly of all the Vehicoroids. It arms itself with training wheels. Oh my god, we didn't even get that card. Steamroid is his best monster, so even though I would like to float or even just use Honest, I'm just going to get rid of it. Yeah, that is his best monster, and I get 2 tokens for doing so. It's an all-around victory here. These tokens have 500 attack. That's 1,000 extra damage now. And if I draw one of my many tribute monsters, then I'll be able to win. Alright, doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I'm just going to play it safe and destroy this card. He had supercharged, that's funny. I'm not worried about him. I'm willing to play Honest because I could just put it back in my hand. I don't think he saved Mirror Force for this moment, so we are all good to go. Yeah, Eva token, let's go. Destroy little Psy Guy. 1,400 more damage, why not? 1,400 more damage, why not? And then Eva Token's best friend, Eva Token, goes in. Alright, my Psy Guy, you seem to be in trouble, and now that you know I have Honest, the only cards you can attack are my tokens. Alright, I end my turn. Let's see what old Psy tries to do. Nope, he didn't have any last resort plays. Okay. I only kept Honest because I thought he might, but if that's not the case, then I'm just going to go for game. Nice try, Psy. King of the Swamp. That could have been good if you still had Gyroid and Steamroid, but you had to lose them very early. So let's use a token, and let's let the Angel finish things off. There we go. That was a much more basic duel. No trap cards, which is the only reason we actually ended up winning. Typically, when we lose a duel, it's because an opponent's traps are pretty good. But either way... Oh, good. 2 Slifer Reds. Oh, Ray's on the list. Shit. Well, we were going to duel 2 Slifer Reds, but because Ray is on the list, we are no longer going to do that. Alright. Unless I'm thinking of a different Ray, because I think there are 2 Slifers that have the same name, just spelled differently. But Ray is, like, ringing in my mind right now like it's a problem. So we'll just duel Laurence, see what we can do. Foolish Burial on the first turn is extremely strong when I have Karma Cut and Dimensional. And I also have Premature Burial if I just want to go for my big boy. The only reason to do that, though, is to Monster Reborn. Well, honestly, I'd rather just get the token right now, and then I can Reborn him when I feel like it, after I get the token. Alright, Spirit Ryu, I'd love to see you buff that card. You're interesting, okay. I don't know why, I thought you'd attack me, but you did not, so... Even though I could just get a token right now, I think I'd rather face you in battle. Yeah, I attack, let's see what you got. There's no way you don't have any dragons. Oh, you got a bad start. You have no monsters in your hand. You have a really bad starting hand, and I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, sir, I am so sorry. You actually do have nothing. I was correct. Okay, well, maybe you have a TT. That'll help you a little bit. No, oh no. Maybe you have a Mirror Force. That could help. Laurence, I'm really starting to worry about you. Laurence, you could talk to me. I'm your buddy. It's your buddy, Slifer Red Cooper here. I don't want you to duel like this. This is just sad, buddy. Come on. Come on, draw something. Yes? Do you got a dragon in your hand now to make use out of this? You tributed at least. Hey! Black Dragon Jungle King. That's actually good for draw power. Oh, you did tribute 1, so you'll get something back. I could just honest and kill you, but I'm gonna do this, just get a small token. And get rid of you forever, just in case you have some form of revival for normal monsters like Birthright. You seem like the kind of person that would have Birthright. So even though it's really nice to see Black Dragon Jungle King again, I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to put you down. I'm so sorry. I don't even feel like bringing back Zeta. I'm just gonna use big monsters, or medium-sized monsters to beat you. Plus, if I don't use Premature Burial, then I have a perfect victory. No life points lost. Oh, poor Laurence. I feel bad about this. I'm sorry, dude. I'm honestly so sorry. Oh, that's okay. We'll try again later. You'll try again later. Let's go to bed. I'm so sleepy. Time for bed. Yep, you go to bed, Blair. We'll be good. It'll be good. Morning, Cooper. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, Blair. Sorry, needed to drink some water. Still in my recovery phase right now. I am not good with when it comes to getting sick. I rarely get sick, but when I do, it hits hard. All right, so let's go somewhere else. Let's go to the girls' dorm. This is the place Blair should have just gone to, since I don't know why pretending to be a boy makes it easier to look young. I guess. I guess girls do mature faster, but still, just seems strange. Our odds of winning would be insanely low, but they're too interesting of a combo. All right, fine. I'll team up with Blair. We'll do a tag duel against hard opponents. Jesse is typically easy unless he gets his field spell. Crowler is never technically easy. His ability to get past trap cards and his easy access to strong ancient gears gives him a huge threat count. In the early game, Tag Force 1 or Beginning of Destiny, Crowler is a little bit easier to deal with, but that's not to say Crowler can't pop off in that game either. Alright, well, Crystal Seer is good, I guess. Yeah, might as well get some cards out of your deck. These traps are most likely not going to work due to Gear Town giving him please not Ancient Gear Beast, because then you'll lose your Crystal Seer. Oh good, he doesn't have, it's probably just a basic Ancient Gear then. If he has a bad hand, we're in a good spot. Our traps are too good, plus I don't want to give him a good dragon. Blair could use Crystal Seer more than I can, but they're not as good at using it. So it's probably better for me to just figure things out. Technically, Foolish Burial has high value for my deck. Giant Trunade opens up a situation where I can just do whatever I want. Foolish Burial gets us started. We can put Zeta in the grave. Now, obviously, if anybody has a Monster Born in their first hand, we'd be in trouble. But if they don't, then we're good. So our assumption is this card is Ancient Gear or Ancient Gear Cannon. It's King of the Swamp, which is... Wait, Crowler has a fusion deck, right? Okay, yeah, he has a fusion deck. Yeah, of course, he's using Ultimate Ancient Gear, so it makes sense that he runs that card. It just didn't work out for him. All right, I reset our traps, and now we're going to see what Jesse's cooking. All right, that card would be an issue. I actually would prefer to float, honestly. Yeah, no, this is fine. I see this as an absolute win. Shining Angel, there's a nice lady in my deck that could really use... Yeah, she's right there. That could really use some screen time right now. And I know Blair might not play Maiden in attack mode, but that's... Oh, she also has Revival, so she can bring back my boss. Yeah, one of my bosses anyway. We got the Zeta. We can summon Maiden. Maiden is good. And we can destroy the whole field. Yeah, baby. And even if they have a good trap card, I don't think it'll make a difference. Only Mirror Force is the real problem. We got 2 burn cards back here. I'm feeling pretty good about the situation. Gear Town will obviously come back, but as we saw earlier, he has no Ancient Gears. Now he could summon Golem and we would be in slight danger. Not immense danger, but slight. Don't magic cylinder that! There was no downside to him killing that monster. There was no downside. I really want a Heavy Storm right now, but Gear Town is actually that big of an issue. I don't have a card that can... Well, I technically do. I have DD Warrior Lady. You know what? I don't have a card that can deal with Mirror Force, but I have a card that can deal with his new monster. So yeah, this ends up being worthwhile. Unbelievable! Gear Town summons Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon. And as good as that Gadgetron Dragon probably is, he can't handle all of these monsters attacking at once. Yeah, DD Warrior Lady, do what you do best. Take him. Take him with you. I love this guy. He's so funny. And now we're just going to do some nice damage. Yep, just some nice damage. We even have exact damage. Wow, we won the duel. And Blair was helpful. That worked out in our favor. Would you look at that? Victory. $700. I'm a big fan of $700, though we still have a long way to go before our next box. It's going to be less packs as long as I'm teamed up with Blair, so that's just part of the deal. Guys, that is going to be it. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Next episode, hopefully we'll be able to make it to our second heart, which means Blair will get a whole new story and we get to enjoy that. Until then, I'll see you all. Bye-bye.